Good morning, okay, on 8:34. Happy Wednesday to you. I remember it being a kid on the playground and like the kids would joke, "Oh, you can't read, you can't read." I remember that joke in particular.
It's not a funny joke.
It's not funny, but there are people out here that do
need
struggle.
help. Yeah, they need help with their literacy, with their reading, children and adults.
That's
too.
absolutely
Yeah,
right.
Definitely.
Wilkes Literacy. Gene Hefner joins us this morning, executive director. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming on. And that does happen, right? Kids get teased about. You don't want that, but more so in life, just the ability to have that skill set of literacy. What's it like as an organization helping people learn?
Well, it's very rewarding, I will say. And I will also say at the start that just because someone has a low literacy level doesn't mean that they're not intelligent. We serve adults in Wilkes literacy that have spent their whole life covering up the fact that they can't read well or do math well. And so for us, it's just coming alongside them, helping them meet their personal goals and helping them get to where they want to go.
WilkesLiteracy.org is the website, WilkesLiteracy.org. The organization, it runs off, I imagine, some pretty awesome volunteers a lot of the time. Can you share with that at what the team is like there?
Well, we are a volunteer organization. We do have some staff, but most of the people that we work with week to week, they're served by volunteers. They're wonderful people in our community that want to give back. In fact, most of our board members at Wilkes Literacy, because we are a nonprofit, we have a board, most of them are actual volunteers. Some of them have their own students and they tutor or they work in the summer with children.
And so for you as the executive director, working with the people in your local community too, that's the other side of this. Is Wilkes Literacy serves Wilkes County. So what's it like being involved at the local level with the people of the community?
Well, for us, it's understanding the need. And so, Wilkes County, of course, we're unique in many ways. We're a rural county in North Carolina. But, we've learned through data and reporting that there is a big need for reading, writing, and math support, especially in Wilkes County. Our latest numbers tell us about 39% of our county is at a level 1 in math, which is the lowest level. And we're talking, an adult that may not be able to go to the grocery store and understand what 20% off looks like. And so what we do is we offer free private services for people that want to come in and get support. A lot of these people, they've been shamed or embarrassed at some point in their life. And so we don't typically offer a big classroom setting. What we do is one-on-one for most of those basic education students. And we just depend on our volunteers and our great community. We love Wilkes County. And so we receive support in Wilkes County from other local nonprofits, even from county government that helps provide funding for what we do.
It probably takes such a moment of setting aside your pride if you're an adult
Mm-hmm.
and you need help with this and you need that. What's been like? Has there been a moment of like breakthrough for anybody that comes to mind for you? Or when you think about
We have
serving?
I could be here all day.
Yeah.
We have so many stories, and I've been with the agency for 6 years now, and so I've seen a lot of life change and development. And I think for some, it's starting their own business, and we talk a lot about employability and what that means for, especially for the adults that we serve, that they can have mobility in their job. Or like we just had one student start her own business, and that was just such an exciting time. Over the summer, we had a student who had tried to get her high school diploma before, and we worked alongside her, and she was successful, and not just successful, but earlier than she thought she was going to be. And that's just it makes it so worth what we do when you can see a student and their life has changed. For our mothers, especially, and we do serve a lot of mothers when they can help their child with their homework.
Oh gosh, that's huge.
It
Yeah.
is it is such a marker. If you look at studies on how children succeed in school, having a parent that can help with those assignments at home is such a big deal. I last week had a tutor email me and say, my student helped her daughter with fractions last week, and she was so proud that she was able to do that.
That's amazing. And what a great bonding moment, too, for that mother and child, too. I imagine that each plan is kind of individualized, or is it kind of cookie cutter?
It is very individualized, and because we are a nonprofit, we are able to make an individualized plan for each student that is tailored to them. For some, it's a very short time with us. We have some, for example, that are learning English as a second language. They're college graduates, and they are going to come and go in a couple of months just to gain proficiency. And so they're going to be with us for a little while. We have some that are going to be with us for a long time, especially the ones that come in that don't know their alphabet. And we've seen that happen.
And adults as well.
An adult
Mm.
that has no proficiency in literacy and reading whatsoever. And so that's going to take a longer time. We even do serve adults with some developmental delays because they absolutely can learn. They have the ability to, and they have personal goals and things that they want to achieve. And so sometimes that process may take a little longer too. So it just depends on the student and what they want to achieve and how long they're with us.
One end helping people get to where they never had through life, right? With helping them catch up on those needs, but the other side of it too, preventing people from falling behind. I mean, to work with kids and help them with that in between time. I imagine summertime gets probably pretty busy, if I had to guess, for you guys as an organization.
It does. We love summer and we work with children. We target low income neighborhoods because those kids are not typically going to be able to participate in a lot of summer reading programs. And we use licensed teachers from Wilkes County to go in and do literacy camps. And it really bridges that gap. And again, I'm sort of a data nerd, but there's a lot on summer reading and why it's so important and what you lose over the summer if you don't practice some of the skills that you've learned in the classroom. And so we are so excited. We have wonderful teachers, wonderful volunteers, and we love serving children in the summer. And it really helps them get ready for the fall when they go back to school.
Need to get some of your students involved in this math. You got the Gingerbread House
Yes.
Festival coming up, taking angles and algorithms and everything to build the most
Yes.
perfect gingerbread house possible. What's going on with the event coming up in December?
Well, the Gingerbread House Festival is a fundraiser for Wilkes Literacy, and it is just a way for us to bring Christmas joy. We love Christmas. I love Christmas, and it was born in 2020, which was a strange year, and we just tried it for the first time. We had no idea what it was going to be like, and we were just amazed by our community and what they put together that first year, and it has just been. Every year it gets bigger. Every year it gets more exciting. And it's a free event. While it is a fundraiser for Wilkes Literacy, people can donate while they're there if they choose to, but we wanted to make it available to everyone to come and visit. So last year we had 60 gingerbread houses.
Ooh. Wow.
And you can actually go on Facebook. We have a dedicated Facebook page for the Wilkes Literacy Gingerbread House Festival.
Not even the Wilkes Literacy, just the gingerbread
Just the
house.
gingerbread house.
It has become such a thing that with Wilkes Literacy, if we were to have it all there, it would kind of get in the way of the posts that we do for our agency. So we share back and forth, but it's so exciting, and we're going to be featured in our state magazine, which is
Very nice.
really exciting for us as well, and we're very, very grateful. And we have builders outside of Wilkes County now. So we do have, of course, a lot of our local bakers that come and help, but now we have entries from surrounding counties just because it's so much fun.
Well, you've got 4 different divisions here. I see you've got professional, adult amateur, under 18 amateur, and just for fun.
Oh,
Sign
put
me
me
up
in
on
that
on
category.
that one
Yes.
there.
Yes. Put me in that category just for fun.
Yeah, there's no pressure in that category.
Good to know.
And again, that's just because we want to make a space for everybody to participate. Some people are not going to be able to bake their own gingerbread. And if they don't want to, but they still want to build a fun house, they can come and they can enter it in the festival. It can be seen. And then another way that we raise money for Wilkes Literacy is that we auction those off. And so I don't know if you
Nice.
guys know this, but gingerbread houses can last a long
They do. My grandmother had
time.
one that lasted a very
Really?
long time. Yes, we kept it in the freezer during the off season, and then we brought it out, and it would just sit on
Dedicate
display.
some
Yeah,
space to it.
you can't eat it though.
No. And
Just for
we have disclaimers on our auction forms that you really should not eat these.
Yeah.
But they will last for years.
Yes.
Years.
They put
I
the
know,
disclaimer
right?
for me.
I
you
was
know?
going to say, yeah, there might have been little Mamie in the basement, maybe pulling off some gumdrops. Yeah, don't eat it.
Don't eat it. That's
But that's so
exactly
fun that
right.
you can buy that, and it can be kind of a staple of your holiday decoration too. So that's really cool.
We're
They make great centerpieces.
Yeah.
We're talking with Gene Hefner of Wilkes Literacy, the upcoming Gingerbread Festival. For those that maybe they have a young one who they think might need some help in Wilkes County, or they themselves need help, what's the best way for them to get in touch with you guys?
Sure. Our website, wilkesliteracy.org, is a great starting place. We're also on social media. We're on Facebook and Instagram. You can reach out there as well. And we would just love to help anyone that we can help, and we'll get you plugged in. And provided services. They're all free, so we don't charge for the services that we provide.
Thank you so much for coming in today.
Absolutely.
Upcoming Gingerbread Festival. You can sign up, whether you're a professional, whether you're an amateur, 18, over. You even separate by age because it gets rowdy in there,
Oh,
clearly.
yeah.
WilkesLiteracy.org is the website, wilkesliteracy.org.